thank you for watching avivTarot, and today we are going to do a pick a card reading, and this reading is quite interesting. I'm using 3 different tarot cards, okay? So one is this before tarot, and then the middle one is the regular Rider-Waite, and then the last one is the after tarot. So what I did is that so the before tarot, not to predict, but like to explain the past. The present is using the current, like the regular White Rider-Waite, and then the future we use the after tarot. Okay, and then I'm using this love oracle cards for like an additional message or suggestions and guidance, etc., etc., etc. Okay, so it's a past, present, future reading about your love life, about your present love situation, and maybe what to look out for or what to expect. Okay, so usually what I feel like is that, you know, energies always changing, and so you are still the master of your own destiny. So you can the tarot card is just a suggestion of what your future might look like if you don't do anything, or if you continue on whatever your current energy, you know. But if you change yourself, or how you think, how you behave, etc., etc., things will change, right? And so like this energy, I really don't think I think the most is like 6 to a year at the most, you know. And like you can probably, I'll do another reading in the future and you can see if anything changed, you know. So this is just, you know, up to like a year or so kind of energy. And so anyways, if I'm just, you know, putting it out there in case there's some like cards that are like not what you expected, you know. So anyways, I don't know what cards are there. I haven't looked at it yet. I just did the piles and that was it. That's why I'm just giving you a little heads up, because I have no idea what the cards is gonna, you know, come up with. All right, so past, present, and future, and we have 4 different piles: 1, 2, 3, and 4. Do your pile, you know, pick the pile that you resonate with the most, and timestamps are in the description box below. And if you have anything that you want to share with me, please leave it in the comment section below. And if you need more time to, you know, pick your pile, just pause the video and I will start with pile number 1. So for pile number 1, we have, for the past, we have the Empress reversed. Present, we have, oh wow, present we have 3 energy. Okay, present we have the 3 of Pentacles, and then future we have Death in reverse. Let me take a look. Okay. All right, so and then the suggestion card, we'll take a look later. All right, so for pile number 1, let me see. Your love life, okay? So what is affecting your love life from your past, okay? So I think with the Empress in reverse, oh, look at that. There's like 2 little kids sitting in her lap. Okay, so, you know, we know that the Empress is all about, you know, the feminine energy, right? Love and all that stuff. Having this reversed, I feel like maybe in the past you you're very loving, okay? You're a very, very loving person. You want to give a lot, but then you don't get reciprocated. The reciprocation from the other party is it doesn't match up, okay? And also there's, because look, this particular deck, the Empress, there's two like little kids sitting on her neck, on her lap, you know. And so what I think is that not only that your love wasn't reciprocated, okay, so it might be very one-sided. You feel like you're giving a lot more than you're being received, okay, and also you might have different outlook in life, okay, about, you know, having kids and all that stuff. So like, because the kids just seems quite prominent. It's like twins too, you know. And so like I just feel like maybe either the timing of things, like you guys have very different outlook in timing about like when you should get married, when you should have kids, and all that stuff, okay? So there's maybe like mismatched values there, or maybe the person that you're with doesn't even want to have kids, okay? Or maybe you don't want to have kids, you want to still, you know, explore, and your partner wants to have kids. So like something is mismatched, okay? And I mean, the love is there because it is a Venus card, right? The Empress card. But something is not reciprocated. Something is not the values of you and the other person is mismatched. Okay, so because of that, maybe you guys separated, or you're just having a lot of problems. Because I don't have the Empress reversed doesn't mean like, oh, there's a separation or anything at all. I just feel like there's just a mismatched value. So like maybe it's causing a lot of friction in the relationship, okay? So I even feel like maybe you, because with this Three of Pentacles card right in the middle with the present as your present, like love life, okay, I feel like for a lot of pile number one people, I don't think you guys, even though your values are mismatched or something, maybe like a small percentage of you guys, yes, you know, you separated because of this mismatched value. But I feel like a lot of you guys that pick pile number one, you're probably still with this person, but it's just causing a lot of friction in the relationship. There's a lot of things that you guys don't see eye to eye with, at least like from the past, okay? And this could be like way long ago, or it could be recent past, okay? So because it's just a past, present, future reading, and it's a general reading. So like this card could be like a really long time ago, you know, past, that's affecting how you view things and how you are dealing with love now, or like a recent past, right? So having like Three of Pentacles right in the middle, I feel like for the most of you guys might still be with this person, again, like I said, the friction was there. But now your present is that you guys are willing to work together, okay? You guys are starting to conform. You guys are starting to compromise, okay? You're starting to work together and trying to figure out a solution, okay? And see if you can work out this problem. So I think as time progresses, you guys maybe the emotional bonding deepened, and maybe you guys are changing each other slowly, okay? And so like you guys are slowly, and you know, obviously it's like we're two individuals trying to come together. So like we're very, even if we're very similar, there's still a lot of things that, you know, that are very different, right? Because different upbringing, different environment, whatever culture, if you're like, you know, different cultures and stuff like that. So like now your guys are coming together and working together to try to resolve the issue, okay? And like I think maybe you guys are even ready to have a family now, okay? You guys are talking about having a family because it is a three two-person card and coming together, working together to create like one thing, right? So that could be like, you know, coming together to build a family, right? And maybe like there are friends that are coming to help you guys' relationship as well, like, you know, telling you, you know, this is what you should do and all that stuff. So like it's like very lonely and just one person, you know, doing all that work. Now it's like working together, doing everything together. So like I think it's actually not that bad. The future is the Death card in reverse. It's very interesting. You got two major arcana card for pile number 1, and they're both reversed, okay, but they're past in the future. So I think with the Death card in reverse in the future, let me take a look at this card in particular. You know what caught my eyes is this sun in the background shining, and then like the dark cloud passing. Okay, so I feel like in the future, because it's death in reversed, again, it's because death in reverse, I feel like for the majority of people that chose pile number 1, you're probably still with this person and you're trying to resolve all these things that you guys are, you know, having problems with and trying to come together with it. And so like with the Death card in reverse in the future, I don't think the problems that you guys are facing is going to be, it's an easy task, okay? So you're still trying to work on it together. You're still trying to resolve it. Again, like I said at the very beginning of the video, that the energy for tarot cards, at least for me, it's 6 months to a year tops, okay? So with this being the future card, most likely the problems that you guys are having, you know, you're trying to resolve and trying to come, it's probably not just one, it's a lot of different things you're trying to resolve and come together. And it could be material things too, you know, having enough savings, because, you know, building a family, it's not just love as needed, okay? Obviously there's love, but also you need to be practical. You need material things like like houses, like enough savings, right? You need to support a family, right? So there's a lot of issues that you guys are still dealing with and trying to resolve. And so like having this in the future, I don't think those problems are going to be resolved, okay? Because if the death is actually turned the other way around, I would be like, okay, you know what, there's going to be a new beginning. You guys probably, you know, decided, you know, you're going to look forward and do all that stuff. But I feel like having death in reverse is like, it's still the same problem you're trying to deal with, okay? And I don't think the two of you are able to come to an agreement just yet, okay? But you guys are still going to be together, so don't worry. The death is in reverse. It's just that, you know, the dark cloud is still, you know, hovering a little bit, okay? Just because it's the brighter side over here and the darker side on this side. So I'm just thinking, so that's why I think most likely that you guys are still trying to resolve the issues that you're having before. Okay, so with the sunglasses, it says watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting, perception, and focusing out. Okay, so perception is something that catching my eyes, and watching and looking. So yeah, with this card combined with the death card, I think, yes, you guys are still going to try to observe everything and see how it goes and try to resolve the problems that you're having, like from the past that you're trying to deal with, and you're you know, working on it to resolve it together, okay? So that's for the people that are still together with this person that, you know, you guys never separated. But if you are, this is like more of like a distant past, okay? And then maybe you guys separated and broken up, and, you know, now your present situation is the Three of Pentacles, okay? So Three of Pentacles, if you're single, I would say that you're trying to you know, you're trying to find someone that's willing to work with you, okay? Having the same goals, okay? You want to have the same goals, same financial, like same values, okay? Same financial goals, same outlook, like life goals and stuff like that. So you're trying to find someone that's willing to work with you, okay? Work with you, work together with you. And if you are having someone you're like kind of seeing right now, then you're trying to figure out if this person is has the same value as you, okay? So this is like about like working together with a common goal, okay? That's what I see from this card. And then now moving into the future, with the Death card in reversed, I think it's going to take a while, okay? It's going to take a while for the two of you to come up with like a solution, a compromise, if it's like a big, you know, difference, okay? So now you're trying to find a middle ground, but I mean, it's Death card in reverse, so I don't think the two of you, once you find that this person that you want to work together with on dealing all these issues, I don't think you're going to let go very easily, okay? You're going to try to work things out. You're going to try to see if there's something that you can do about it, okay? So there's watching, looking, okay? Stalking, but you know, perception. So you're trying to observe and see, because the sunglasses, and like I feel like with the sunglasses is telling you that you because it's love, it's marriage, like you can't really see so clearly, as in or like you shouldn't try to see so clearly about everything, or try to be so adamant about everything, because you know, it's all about compromises, okay? Like I feel like in any relationship there's always compromise, and one person might win this round and the other person might win next round, so like there's going to be something give and take, okay? So I feel like the future is trying to work something out and try to find someone that's willing to work with you together and to build a better future, okay? So that's what I see for pile number 1 in regards to your love life and you know, your past, present, and future. And let me know how this resonates with you. You can leave it in the comment section below, and don't forget to like, share, or subscribe to my channel and or my video. I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye. All right, so for pile number 2, let's see what you got. So for the past, you got the 5 of Swords. The present, you got the 4 of Wands in reverse. Very interesting. And then, oh wow. Oh wow. Look at that. Knight of Cups, and then you got the heart with the key. Okay, this is really scary because I did the same reading, but for it's in Chinese the other day, and pile number 2 got the Knight of Cups, but with a different card, like the suggestion card, they got a different card, but it's like the same type of message, okay? It was the I like you card, so it's the same. Oh, so this is very cute. Okay, well, I don't need to do the reading, let's just move on. All right, anyways, for pile number 2, you got 5 of Swords for your past, okay? So I feel like there's a lot of competition, okay, in the past. There's a lot of it could be like actual competition, like, you know, you're fighting and trying to win, okay? Try to, maybe there's a lot of the person that you're with or has a lot of you know, suitor or a lot of girls. If you're a girl interested in a guy, then maybe the guy that you're interested in has a lot of girls interested in them, or the guy is kind of like a player that actually was playing the you know, the playground and kind of thing, and then causing all these girls like fighting for him kind of thing. Okay, if it's the other way around, if you're a guy and you like the girl that girl might have a lot of suitor, but you know, it could be the other way around too. Like you, the viewer, has a lot of people love, like, you know, you're causing a lot of people like fighting for you too. Okay. And the genders that I just mentioned, you know, it's not specific. So if you like a guy and a guy, you know, girl and a girl, whatever, just make it interchange the gender to fit your situation. Okay. But the point is that there's a lot of competition. Okay. There's maybe a lot of jealousy, and if it's not like a physical competition, it could be also in your mind, in your head. You have a lot of thoughts, a lot of competing thoughts, because it's a swords card. Okay, so there could be a lot of competing thoughts. There's a lot of things going through your mind, and there's a lot of things that you need to decide. What do you want? What do you know, trying to figure things out. Okay, so it's just like a lot of it's actually what, not actually, it's either a lot of like actual physical people like fighting for the person, okay, fighting for you, the viewer, or fighting for the person that you're interested in, or it could be you or your person having a lot of like conflicting thoughts. Okay, so or you and your person have a lot of thoughts that you know, arguments maybe, okay, a lot of fights that you guys you guys have. Okay, so that could be that as well. So there's several different situation, because it's a general reading, so see whichever one that resonates with you the most, okay, with your situation. And now leading into that, how does that affect your present situation with love? We have the Four of Wands in reverse. So I feel like most likely for pile number 2, this person that you're interested in or you were with, you're probably no longer with them. Okay, but the thing is that you might have gone into like as far as like almost getting engaged, or like it was a very like a really long-term relationship, like you've been with this person for quite a while. Okay, and maybe even to like the point of, you know, getting married and stuff like that. So but you know, you're no longer together with this person, and I feel like you're deeply wounded by the situation. Okay, you're deeply wounded because it is Five of Swords card is also about defeat. Okay, I mean, it's temporary. It could be it depends on how you see it. You could be the person that's running away, but you could also be the person that's, you know, coming out on the top. But I feel like you might feel very defeated, most likely due to the breakup. Okay, it probably wasn't a very good I'm like trying to think of a good adjective to say, and that's all I could think of. Good. It wasn't a very smooth or very pleasant, okay, breakup. So that it's affecting how you see love right now. Okay, I think you might be a little bit scared of getting married or getting close to someone. You might not even want to get married right now. Okay, we have the Four of Wands in reversed, but again, this is very interesting because the Four of Wands in reverse, the wands itself still looks like 1111. Okay, so whether you see it this way or you see it this way, it's the same, right? But the person is reversed. Okay, so I think now you're holding out. Okay, you're scared into getting into another relationship. You're scared to get hurt again, but deep down inside, you are hoping that there is that one person out there for you that's meant for you, that's like your soulmate, that's like your, if you want to use twin flames, whatever it is that you use, this person that is like your missing half. Okay, or this person that's supposed to complete you, right? Or this person that is supposed to, that you just feel really, really closely connected with, like spiritually, mentally, and physically. Just this person. You really want to still be able to meet that person, but you're holding out, okay? You're scared to get into it because what if it's not? Now you have to go through this whole heartbreak and hold this like fights and all these things, like being emotionally invested, and then now it's like, and then you have to recover all that stuff, right? You're scared of that, going all through all that again if the person is not right. But deep down inside, you wish someone would just swoop you off your feet and just be that person for you, and you don't have to experience all of these crazy things that, you know, hurtful things, okay, again. And that's the future card, Knight of Cups. So now I think in the future, within like, you know, a year or so, hopefully, if you get out of this situation, the only thing is, this could happen, but you will need to take a little bit of a risk, okay? Because if you're gonna keep being scared, but deep down hoping somebody will come to you, but then you don't do anything about it, okay? Like the Handman, you know, then nothing will happen. So if you really hope someone will come and just rescue you off of this like loneliness and be able to like flip this card around, you need to do a little bit of a change, okay? You need to flip yourself around and be willing to take that risk again, okay? Because there is somebody that is like, Knight of Cups is our Prince Charming, right? Or Princess Charming, okay, card, okay? So there is this person that's going to come into your life, okay, that is going to swoop you off your feet and going to emotionally fulfill your needs. They will meet, probably, I would say, like a lot of your checklist that you're looking into a partner, okay? Obviously there's no like 100% lover, but this person is going to check off a lot of your list. And then over here we have the heart with the key, okay? Welcoming love, meeting the one, open your heart. There you go, open your heart. As I was saying, you got to open your heart. You can't be in this mode and hoping somebody will come into your life and just like be the perfect person. You need to do a little bit of work as well, okay? And the first thing that you need to do is open your heart. And once you do that, you'll be able to get together, okay? This is the perfect person for you, but you gotta be able, it's meeting the one. Look, you will be able to meet the one, okay? So now, but the thing is, you gotta open yourself up and allow this person to come in. This person will give you, be this romantic, charming person and heal your wounds, okay? So yeah, I just want to say that congratulations. I think you will be able to meet this person, you know, if you got to get out of this the situation right now that you're in, that you're scared to take a move, you know. And I feel like maybe some of the people that chose pile 2, you're like, I think I'm okay being single as well. Like you don't even, like, you have this mentality, but deep down inside you're like, I still wish I have somebody. So you have this conflicted feeling, okay? So now you just really need to decide what is it that you really want. Do you want to be single, or do you want to be swooped off, okay? And or do you want to get married and have this perfect person in your life and have this happy marriage? So you need to open your heart, all right? So, and let this person come in, and because there's a pretty bright future for you, pile number 2. Don't let the past affect you and scare you off, right? Don't let your fear be the person or be the deciding factor of your future, right? So that's what I see for pile number 2, and let me know how this resonates with you by leaving in the comment section below. And don't forget to like, share, or subscribe to my channel and or my video if you find it helpful. And so I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye. All right, so for pile number 3, let's see what you got. You have the Queen of Swords upright. You have the 8 of Pentacles. And then you have the 9 of Swords. Interesting. Oh wow, your thing is hammer. This is... your suggestion card matches with your future love, like, card. All right, so let's see how your past is affecting your love life. We have the Queen of Swords. So with the Queen of Swords, this is a very interesting card. Okay, so the regular Rider-Waite, right? It's the Queen of Swords, and she's already holding onto her sword already. But this is the before tarot, so she hasn't picked. Like, she hasn't picked up her swords yet. She hasn't become that tough person yet. And look at her face, if you can see it. Her face is actually not that stern. She's smiling a little bit. And now she's holding up like this plate or a cup or something, and there's like an angel like grabbing it. So she's offering something to the angels, okay? So I feel like for pile number 3, originally I was like, oh, Queen of Swords, because, oh, you were too mean, you're too closed off, you cut everybody off. No, it's actually not that. I feel like for pile number 3, the Queen of Swords, this is the before tarot card. You were, before you become this Queen of Swords, as in like this stern, mean person that cuts people off and saying really mean things and stuff like that, and being really logical. Not mean things, but just like very bluntly. Okay, so and very direct to the point. Before you became like that, okay? You are this very loving person. You are still, you still offer people things. You're still very nice, still very, like a younger version of the Queen, right? So you haven't even picked up your swords yet. So you weren't that direct and cold and stern before. So I would say that in the past, okay, for pile number 3, in love, you were very loving, very giving. You you're stable. Like, your thoughts are, I don't want to say that you're naive, but you're actually, there's the better word. You're more innocent, okay? You're more innocent, less experienced, okay? Hasn't experienced the hurt and all that stuff yet. But because you were like that, people were taking advantage of you. Maybe you were being taken advantage of. They, because you're not the type of, like, you're not that kind of a cold person. You're very smart, I would say, because it is the Queen of Swords. You're very, very smart. You're still very, very logical, but you haven't become that cold and icy queen just yet. So you were a lot more like innocent. And how does that affect you presently? So I feel like for getting this Queen of Swords, okay, in the past, I would say that you might not even experience as many like relationships as much, okay? Just because it's this Queen of Swords, that is not that stern, and so like maybe you've experienced a few like puppy love, and it's still like nice and sweet, you're still like young, but because you're young, you didn't know much, so maybe things didn't work out, and you still want to explore, or the two of you still want to explore more things, because it is the Queen of Swords. It's like hungry for knowledge. I feel like that's what this cup is about, right? You're handing out this plate. You want to have the angel bring you more wisdom, bring you more knowledge, bring you more things, right? To learn, to know about life. So I think that is the reason why that, maybe that would, what am I trying to say? Like, I think this energy is kind of like what I'm experiencing right now. It's just like this lack of clarity a little bit, okay, and not really knowing what to say, but still very smart and intelligent, as in like a book smart, right? But this is like a young queen, hasn't experienced a lot of things yet, don't know what to do just yet with a lot of things, especially in love. So she wants to explore more. And I have like a strong, I know this is a swords card, so it is the Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra, but I also feel a little bit of that Sagittarius energy as well, like this curiosity, wanting to explore new things and finding out about things. So I think for pile number 3, that's what your past was like, about love. You're just very curious about everything because you were very inexperienced, and you want to try different things, okay? But I don't think like, you're being like contaminated with like life and stuff like that yet. Because because now what happened with the present is we got the 8 of Pentacles. Now you're at the stage where, okay, you realize relationship isn't that easy, okay? Isn't that easy. It's not just, having similar thoughts or just being able to hang out and play and have fun, okay? It's not just about that. It's about putting in the work. And it's about a lot of hard work. So this is what you realize. This is knowledge you've gained through the different maybe relationships that you've been with, okay? So from here, in between the Queen of Swords to the 8 of Pentacles, you probably experienced a few relationships, and you realize that now that you realize that relationship is not that easy, and it's about putting in the work. So you become more practical. You've now become more, I don't want to say materialistic, but it is a lot more practical, okay? And a lot more, you're about putting in the work, being skillful, okay? Being skilled at. Because you realized that people are very complicated. And love is not enough, or curiosity is not enough. Interest, okay, because this is the wind energy, right? So it's a lot of that curiosity, interest, and like not like all over the place, as in like a good way, okay? I know like it has a bad connotation to it, like you're all over the place, but I meant like just exploring different things. It's not about that. It's not just about the fun, not just about the finding things out, okay? Because I feel like a lot of pile number 3 people, maybe you
are more spontaneous, and also your relationship, you don't really last. You get tired very soon. I feel like you get tired very soon, and you want to move on. Once this person bored the hell out of you, you want to move on to the next person. Okay, so like fun and this energetic energy is what you were looking for before, but now you are looking for something stable, someone who has at least a little bit of financial foundation. Maybe you feel like you need a little bit of that as well, okay? But that's what you also look into in your partner, that this person needs to be financially stable. This person needs to willing to put in the work, and you are willing to put in the work and become close to the person and really work on that relationship. Okay, so that's what you feel like. That's what you want to do. That's what you realize right now at this moment. And now moving into the future about your love life. Okay, so you got the Nine of Swords, and this is a very interesting card because Nine of Swords usually is not like a great card to have, but this is the after tarot. So now you're, instead of sitting in the bed and putting your head in your hands, you know, and trying to overcome this fear and this anxiety and this nightmare, you are holding out this sword and you're facing your worst nightmare, okay? And you're willing to deal with it. It's kind of like the similar energy of this Eight of Pentacles. Like you're willing to put in the work. You're willing to directly face your fear, your darkest fear, and figure out what is it that's preventing you from finding love, or if you found love, then, you know, how is it to stay in the relationship and work on the obstacles that are blocking the relationship from blossoming. Okay, so we have this hammer: sabotage, rebuilding, interrogation, repetitive, persistent, and working on it. Hammer, like it's like fixing things, right? And the persistence and the working on it. It's the similar energy as this, right? So it's grabbing on, whether it's the sword or the hammer, you're trying to fix things, you're trying to, it's like this too. He's holding on to a hammer. Look at that, right? So I think from this moment on, I think you're going to keep this similar energy. You're willing to put in the work, and you are willing to face your fear. So whether you are single right now or you are with someone, I think you have the right mentality now. And so now, I really don't feel like you're far away from finding someone if you're single and you want to, you know, get out of the singleness, right? And if you're single and you are not in a hurry to get married or whatever, to be in a relationship, you're actually working on yourself. You realize also that working on yourself is really important, because once you get yourself into a very good shape, physically, mentally, spiritually, you will meet that right person. Like you're directly facing your worst nightmare. You're fixing whatever you realize that's preventing you from, again, finding someone or staying in a relationship, right? So I think you're on the right track, and obviously with this future card showing up like this, I really think that the angels, or whatever your belief is, okay, whether it's the angels, the gods, Buddha, whatever it is, will be helping you with that, right? You're rebuilding, you're working on it, you're persistent, It's this card as well. So I think it's you're on the right track, pile number 3. I think you're working through your problems and the obstacles if you are having them right now in your relationship. And so yay, pile number 3. It's awesome. So that's what I see for pile number 3. Let me know how this resonates with you, and sorry for all that interruption. And anyways, don't forget to like, share, or subscribe to my channel and or my video. I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye. So pile number 4. Oh wow, we have the Magician, and we have the Page of Cups, and the 7 of Cups in reversed. Nice. Sorry, I'm just looking at this card. Okay. All right, and then, oh my gosh. Oh, look at that. Amazing. Pile number 4. Okay, so the Magician card for your past. I think for pile number 1, this is the Magician before it's the Magician, you know, like the cup is still being handed to you. You have the swords instead of holding onto the baton. The baton is like on the, not the baton, it's like, what is it? The thingy that the actual thing that the Magician's holding on. I can't remember that name, but anyways, someone will put it in the comment now. You know, everything is like you're still holding on to things and, you know, trying to manifest. So for pile number 1, your past, I feel like you were a manifester, but you were just not as skilled. And you probably most likely always get what you wanted for pile number 4. I think you're just a really lucky group, I feel like. Usually you get whatever you can get whatever you wanted, right? Magician. You are powerful, you are confident, you probably have a lot of suitor, or if you're a female, if you are a male, you're just confident and you always could get the girls that, or guys, if you're interested in guys, that you wanted to get, right? You you know that you know what your strengths are, okay, and what your weaknesses are, and so you play your cards very, very well. So I feel like for pile number 4, you're just a very charming person. I know this is the Magician card, which I think it's the Mercury or something like that, but it gives me a very Leo energy, okay, that confidence, and not afraid to take, you know, risks and stuff like that. So it's a very like Leo energy. I feel like you can manifest anything you want, and you're like a goal getter. Okay, this is the Magician card, and look, the monkey is holding onto a pentacle. I mean, for pile number 4, you're very confident. You like your past, you're very confident, you're very like skillful, you have all these things, you can get whatever you. The only thing is you're just at a very young energy. You're young, you're not very skilled yet. So like, of course, sometimes I would say like 99% of the time you would get what you want, or 90%, okay? But there is still like sometimes that's like, I didn't really like, something didn't work out. So you learn how to do it, okay? From each experience, you become better and better and more skilled in love. Like reading people, knowing what people need. You're very attentive to the person. Because when I was saying this is the Leo energy, I almost feel a little bit of that Pisces energy as well. Okay, so it's about that, like just knowing what you want and how to do it, and very like you can read people better now, and like because of these like experiences that you have before, like able to get whatever you want, like this confident person. I don't even think you let failure like affect you that much, okay? Because look, you right now in the present moment, you're a Page of Cups. You're still like this charming person. You're still young and full of energy. Like even if you're more grown up now, right? You still are very young at heart. You still, if you see the things that you wanted, you will give your cups, you will go for it, right? You're still a romantic, and now you are I feel like you're more skilled at it, but you keep your energy young. You keep your innocence, you keep your childish energy, okay? So I feel like you're just a very loving person and very giving person, and you're not afraid to offer your cups when you see the right person that you want to offer it to. So like these two cards combined, I just feel like you're pile number 4, you're just a very lucky person in love, I feel like, right? And you like most of the time you're doing everything right. So if you really want, you always get what you wanted. So now the future. We have the 7 of Cups in reversed, and this is the after tarot card. So that's why I was looking at it. It's very interesting. This person is holding a bunch of jewelry in his hand. So that cup is empty. So he's decided what he wanted, right? This is the 7 of Cups after tarot card, but it's reversed. So you realized that money isn't everything. And I feel like you never think money was everything anyways. You were always this romantic person, right? I feel like with the 7 of Cups in reverse, you figured out what you wanted, because this is still a little bit of that player energy. The Magician is a little bit of the playgirl energy as well, okay? Because you guys are really lucky. You can get whatever you can get, and you know, so you're just playing your ground a little bit. And now into the future, I think right now you probably found someone that you want to give your cups to. I think you're ready to give your cups really offered to someone, although you're still a page. So I'm just curious why it's the page instead of that Queen of Cups card. You know, I think you're still quite unstable. I don't know if you're really ready to settle yet. I think you think you are. Okay, at least this 7 of Cups in the future card, you feel like you are, but I feel with the 7 of Cups reversed, it's like a 2 messages, but I'm it's still that undecisive feeling. Okay, so like you feel like you know what you wanted. Okay, you feel like this is the person I really want, like I'm ready. But at the same time, it's still a 7 of Cups. Like it's still a little bit of that wishy-washiness, a little bit, okay? And look at this, we have the engagement ring. So I really think in the future, this person that you're holding on to, like you finally decide which cup that you wanted. I think you're ready to settle. But the only thing is, this Page of Cups. You know, maybe the person that you like you being this young energy. You know, I somehow feel like the person you're interested in might be older than you. This person might be older than you. Maybe that's why this is the Page of Cups, right? Maybe this is why this is the Page of Cups. You're younger than the person, at least if it's not age, okay, like this person is like physical age is older than you, then this person is more mature, like mentally, like more mature than you. So to that person that you're interested in, you're like a Page of Cups, and I think they like that energy. Okay, so I think this person that you're ready to give your cups to, I think you're ready to settle with this person. There's this engagement ring, 7 of Cups in reverse, and yeah, you chose the jewelry. The jewelry might be this, the ring. I think you're ready to settle. Pile number 4. I think you're gonna find your person in the next like 6 months to a year or so. You're going to find the person that you want to settle with, the person you want to spend the rest of your life with. Pile number 4. Wow. Well, congratulations, pile number 4. That's amazing. All right, so let me know how this resonates with you by leaving in the comment section below, and don't forget to like, share, or subscribe to my channel and or my video. I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.